Hello everybody and welcome back to another Dark and Darker video. I'm gonna start doing another little mini series, but this time for the Eldritch night. I thought that could be pretty cool. Today I'm sort of focusing on the mining quests. Quests have been the bane of my existence for this character, and I thought that I would come and try and find some ruby silver. Now, I haven't really done mining since, well, God. Since ruby silver was in the goblin caves anyway. I had no idea that you can't actually find it down here anymore. But whilst I was down here, I ran into these chaps and the following thing ensued.
What did you say? What you want? Who said that I am gay? Who? You?
No, match guy.
What are you doing? Why you know, timid? Why?
You don't team. I'm not teaming. He might
What?
kill you, he might not. Maybe this guy will kill you, I don't know. This is not teaming. This is just having nice conversation, you know.
Go 1x1 with someone, I don't know. Who wants 1x1? 1x1 versus me. Who? You?
1-on-1?
Yeah, 1 versus 1. Who won? You? You won? You won?
Oh yes.
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty then.
On the bridge? On the bridge, on the bridge. Stay here.
Are you feeling lucky, punk? Are you feeling lucky?
Okay.
Our loss is America's
Let's
game.
go.
You shooted on this dude.
So there you have it. They were some of the tussles that I've been having over the last couple of days. That bridge clip at the beginning with those boys, that was absolute gold. Absolute gold. Speaking of gold, that's another one of the resources that I'm trying to farm. I think what we're going to be trying to do soon is trying to go down to Inferno in the probably only in normals. I think you can get ruby, silver and gold in normals, not just high roller. So I think I'm going to try and roll in normals and see maybe if I can farm up some ruby, silver and gold. I don't know. It's probably going to be super highly contended, so we'll have to see what the hell that brings us. So this is the Eldritch build, guys, carrying on sort of from what we did last time. Obviously, the aim of the game here is you're buffing up with your Ignite, using your haste, using invisibility, and trying to keep sort of get that first initial engagement and keeping away from the enemy, sprinting in and getting close right before you can make your first move. Obviously, invisibility is the thing that's going to be giving you your cover. Just a few minutes in, we find ourselves in our first engagement. We're against a ranger here. Now, move speed pretty much is the meta of the game, right? Anybody that plays Dark and Darker knows that like the most important thing is movement speed. Still trying to get used to my character. For some reason I'm casting invisibility so close up on that guy when really I should just be ignoring it and just going straight for him when he's shooting at me. Even when he loads up his triple shot, I should just try to be rushing him down. But we're trying to pepper him up with the fireball. Obviously we got second wind, which has helped us a bit here for a bit of healing. And I'm just trying to give him a bit of left and right movement just to make sure I don't get shot here at all. Because he's got so much movement speed, he seems to be able to jump up onto this lip, and as soon as I give it one go I realise that's not happening. So I jump down as quick as I can, go down to the cave troll, and then I'm just biding my time now so I can pull off my invisibility so I can get a little bit closer to him. So I crack out the invis, start running at him. He knows what's up, he knows what's coming, so he immediately puts the weapon and tries to run. Because I've got my book out, he sees it as his chance to come and get me. But my physical armor has certainly paid off in this circumstance, and we managed to just loot a few goodies and get the heck out of there. I ended up walking around to the other door because I had heard commotion come out through at the cave troll. This boy ends up sprinting out of here, bless him. I think he was probably part way through fighting him, and he'd done all this lovely looting up for me. So this is where we're going to snag up all the loot that we can get, grab everything that we can, and get the heck out of here for a nice, juicy, tasty sale. Coming up here, we've got a high roller game. Brought in a few pieces of equipment here so I could run Ice Bolt and Fireball rather than Zap, which, to be honest, I much prefer. I much prefer having something that's got a bit more bite to it. I had this rogue that was running around most, like, the map, like, I couldn't find anybody in this goddamn map apart from this rogue, and I just couldn't catch him. I just, like, no matter what I did, I could not catch him for the life of me. So I had to end up letting him go because he was literally just running circles like, okay, we're going to go here, go through there. Yeah, and it got boring. As we make our way through into the elevator room, I end up spotting a ranger, or I should say a ranger ends up spotting me, really. I'm walking through and then just see an arrow pop out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. So immediately we're trying to get some cover around the pillar. Obviously we've got Ice Bolt, we got Fireball at the ready. Haste, invis, get all the usual buffs on us that we would, just so we can make some distance towards him. Most of the time when you're playing with this build and you end up doing this, you'll have the same thing happen to you. You'll see the rangers and they'll see your after image a certain level of close to them at which point they're out, you know, they're dipping, missing every single Ice Bolt here, which you just absolutely love to see. Start cracking up a Fireball because I'm like, well, I'm not going to miss a Fireball, am I? Immediately closes a door straight behind it. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. So we let the ranger go for a period of time because I want to get my spells back. So I opt for just sitting down and taking a rest so I can get some of my spells back, at which point I will proceed to track down the ranger. So after a few minutes of sitting down and enjoying the true wizard experience of just resting and waiting for your spells to come back, I end up going down the path that I'd last seen the ranger to see if I could maybe get a sneak attack up on him, see if I could ambush him in some way. Maybe he wasn't expecting me to come after him after a few minutes. But as I turn the corner, the ranger is there, locked and loaded and waiting for me. I throw out an invis, but immediately get tagged out of the invis, which is just so annoying. Again, throwing out just some of my ice bolts. He's staying around the corner. He's managing to avoid them pretty well, to be fair. I hit him with one, and he gets close to me, but only manages to tickle me a little bit with his arrows, to be honest. And his spear luckily missed. So that first strike, it was very lucky that I ended up getting that. So we end up snagging his loot, snagging his jewelry, snagging his rings, getting all my bits and pieces. And I did spend the whole game looking around for people, literally. But this hunter and that rogue were the only two that I could actually find. The games have been a little bit more slim, as it were, anyway. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that as well in High Roller, but it just seems to be that not very many people knocking around, although I am playing really late, to be fair, so I don't know if that has something to do with it. Anyway, well, that'll be the video, guys. Obviously, we get out, we extract, we sell our goodies. If you've got any ideas for the next video, guys, of what you would like to see, otherwise it was just going to be a continuation, clips and building upon this build that we've made already, seeing how much we can improve it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it, and until then, I will see you in the next video. See you around, guys. Bye bye bye.